So I was embarrassed by my daughter on Halloween last Friday because she dressed up as Pikachu and for most of the Halloween party refused to say anything other than Pika, Pika, Pikachu to any adult. Oh my God. I was like, oh great, I'm the mom who raised an 8-year-old who can't communicate to strangers, right? And it was just this very like, She was so in character and so in love with this concept of playing Pokemon that she actually convinced a child who dressed up as a butterfly to join her in her Pokemon paradise and instead be a Butterfree. If you know, you know. So all weekend I've been like, oh my God, like we met all of these random new people. I really kind of wanted them to like me at this party because they seemed really cool. But I've got the kid that maybe they don't want to hang out with. Then this morning, I read a newsletter article by a dear friend of mine. Her name is Tory Graf. She's the CEO at a company called Trillium based out in Seattle. And she was talking about how a live action role player LARPing experience that she had really changed the way that she thinks about role play activities at work. So if you're not familiar with role play activities in the software space, a lot of the times we'll do these to role play as certain customers or role play as personas or role play as various fields of expertise to try and suss out different aspects of a particular problem that we're trying to solve. And when done well, this type of creative activity can really bring a team together. It can encourage empathy. It can just find new ways of thinking about a problem that really moves your company forward. And she was talking about just how transformative these types of activities have been for her team and offering to train other people on how to do them. It made me think back to how embarrassed I was by my daughter on Friday night. I was like, oh my God, like, I shouldn't have been, right? Because that type of creative spirit, that level of empathy, that level of, wanting to embody another character very fully and bring it forward in a way that brings other people into the game is exactly the type of skill set that we want in a creative workplace someday, and the type of workplaces that is going to care about their customers, that's going to deliver value that really makes those people feel seen and heard and valued in return. So instead of being embarrassed by my child's obsession with Pokemon and specifically being Pikachu, I am choosing instead now to encourage this form of creative expression and just like really help her figure out when is the appropriate time and place. And I would argue that Friday night was the appropriate time and place. I was the one who was in the wrong, and just really need to start thinking about how do I make sure that I'm not squashing that sense of imaginative play out of my 8-year-old and turning her into a boring old adult long before she should be.